Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amanda. This evening, I am very much hoping the lighting is better. I'm actually trying a little bit harder on it. I didn't realize I could have brought like a lamp that was in the other corner of the room over here. So I feel like the lighting is way better than my last video because I filmed that one at night as well, and that was pretty bad. But this evening is an exciting update. This is my first update to my 101 Pans project, and I am just gonna say I have been doing really well this month, mostly because a lot of the eyeshadows I was focusing on had already had progress on them. So I just kind of want to say that, like, in the beginning, I didn't work on new eyeshadows. These are eyeshadows that, like, I knew I was going to be able to hit pan on pretty soon. Some of them I hit pan on after just like 3 uses. So I just want to kind of like let you guys know that these weren't new shadows. They were already used shadows. I specifically wanted to work on them because I knew they were going to be easy to pan. So this is a good update. Not sure if next month is going to be as good, but I did make progress on shadows that didn't have as much progress. So I'm hoping it's going to kind of be like a continuous like roll. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep kind of making progress on like shadows that aren't as used, and then those look more used by the time I hit pan on, like, you know what does anyone get what I'm saying? I can't explain it, but I'm really hoping that, like, as I go, it's just gonna kind of be easy to hit pan on. I think we had to hit pan on like 7 eyeshadows a month to actually meet our goal. So as of now, I'm doing pretty okay, I'll be honest. That kind of like doesn't ruin the surprise, but I will also say quickly, I didn't want to write down all the information that I really should have, so I'm going to put it in the description box how many times I used each shadow in my Build Your Own palette, how many times I used the 5 other shadows that I have in here, and I think that's pretty much it. I do have bonus pans, so that's exciting as well, but a lot of them you have already seen in my For the Love of Eyeshadows. Well, 5 of them you've already seen. No, 4, sorry. 4 of them you've already seen. So let's just get into it, guys, because this is an exciting update. Guys, I feel very hiccupy right now, so just excuse me. I'm trying to drink some water. The Build Your Own palette. I'm very excited about this baby. I'm just going to show it to you guys because I'm not good at, like, building up the suspense. But this is what it looks like. Let's open it so you guys can see the exciting progress. This is what it looks like, and as you guys can tell, I'm hoping that there are 5 pans in here. Yes. So we have pan on Foxy from The Naked 2, Tease from The Naked 2. This is Now and Zen from All I See Is Magic. Rayon from Element of Surprise from ColourPop. These are ColourPops. And then this is also Feels from Element of Surprise. So we're going to be rolling 5 new shades into the palette, and I am super excited about that. But yes, guys, I feel like I'm getting good progress on other shades as well. So Lucid, I feel like, I'll show you guys, hopefully. Lucid definitely has a really good dip right now. I feel like that is definitely one, if I am focusing on it like I have been, I can definitely hit pan on that one by next month. I also feel like I have not actually used Play by Play, but the progress is there already. So I really feel like you guys can see that dip. I really feel like if I focus on this, if I make it a focus shadow for the month, I can hit pan on that one as well. Another shadow I feel like I have shown a lot of progress this month on is Top Notch, which is right here. I'm really hoping, maybe I just should take them out of the palette. That might be better. It has like a decent looking dip in it, I'm hoping you can see. Yes, there we go. And I don't think I can hit pan on it next month. I feel like I definitely need like 2 more months, 3 more months maybe, but I know that I can hit pan on this, and I'm really proud of this one. I feel like I don't show a lot of progress on deeper shades, on like darker outer corner shades or anything like that, so seeing darker shades in my collection have like a lot of progress makes me feel very good. So guys, at the end, we are going to be rolling in 5 new shades because obviously we hit pan on 5 shades in this palette, and I want to talk about the 5 other shades in this project. So we'll just start with the Super Shock shadows. I have 4 Super Shocks in my collection, and for the project I decided that I just wanted to try and hit pan on all 4, so I'm doing 2 at a time. So The first one I am working on is Flipper, which is this very light orangey shade, and I haven't used it a ton, maybe like 2 or 3 times. This one and the other shade I was working on this month are my oldest, so that's why I rolled this in. I was hoping this would work. It does work for some like nice kind of fall looks with orange incorporated on the inner corner, which I need to do a little bit more, but I'm just worried this one's going to take a little bit longer because I feel like it's more of a spring summer look. I did get it in like the 2017 ColourPop summer collection. I'm not even totally sure, but it's old, so I need to try and get some use on it. But the one we're very excited about, this kind of ruins my favorite things. I think so, that's what it's called. My Favorite Things project, which was created by my boo Lauren, aka Lauren's Beauty Nook here on YouTube and Instagram. But this started out in that project, and then I also added it in here. So I'm gonna let you guys know how many times I used it in that project, because it was in that project for like 2 weeks before this one, which I don't know if I used it much in that 2 weeks, but I'll let you guys know the difference in the description box as well. But we have exciting news. We got some pan. Not the biggest pan. I know I can expand the pan on this, and I do plan on doing it because I can use it as a base shadow for a lot of shades, and I can use it as a base shadow specifically for a shade in my Build Your Own palette. So I'm not going to stop using it, but I'm just not going to use it as much as I was trying to when I was trying to hit pan. But we're counting that tiny pan. We're counting it because I have another shade that I've had for like a year that I definitely need to start using, and we're going to roll that one in. But next, let's get to the powder shadows that we have. The first shadow is Dusty Rose from the Anastasia Artist Palette, and this one is just a Dusty Rose. I've used this one not as much as I wanted to. I was hoping to hit pan on it because it's an Anastasia shadow, but it didn't work in it a ton. I think I might try and set like a number goal that I want to use it this month so I can try and use it some more and get it rolled out, because I know how easy they are to hit pan on, the ABH shadows, and I want to do it. So next, my Buxom Dolly's Wild Side. Yes, Dolly's Wild Side palette. I put in Silk Sheets, which is this shade, and I'm hoping you guys might be able to see that there is a tiny dip starting, which is exciting because I feel like these shadows are quite large. But I've been using this on my brow bone, and I know it sounds silly, but like as a base for my inner corner, because it's not super shimmery, it's kind of just more of like a sheeny shade. And well, it's a little shimmery, but like if you kind of put it very lightly on, it's more of a sheen, and then I'll put another shade on top. Because my #1 project pan tip is to layer. I layer my blushes, I layer bronzers, eyeshadows, layer. Use as many as you freaking can. I have 3 blushes in projects. I used all 3 today. Not all in the same areas, but like in different, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do, and that is what I've been doing. So I've been using it, like I said, on my brow bone as the first shadow on my inner corner, and I've actually just started doing that within the last like week and a half or so, and the dip's pretty big. Like, I'm gonna show you guys one more time. Like, I feel like the dip is forming, B. It is forming. I do not think in the next 2 months I can hit pan, but I know if I keep doing it the way I have been, I'm gonna get some progress on it. And I'm excited because I feel like I can get that rolled out by the end of the year. That is my goal. We'll do goals at the end, but that's my first goal, I guess. Last shadow before we start rolling, well, actually no, last shadow before I show you guys my, what's the word I'm looking for? Extra pans, my bonus pans. This is from the Sleek Vintage Romance palette. It is Lust in LA. It's like this like olive greeny gold shade, and I've only used it like twice. I know I could have hit pan on it if I used it more, but I was focusing on other shades, and I was focusing on shades in my Roulette Pan collab. I had one eyeshadow in there, and then my For the Love of Eyeshadow shade, so this is one that I definitely will focus on this month as well, but I know I can hit pan on it by next month because sleek shadows are very, very shallow, and you guys will see that. Kind of a spoiler, but not really a spoiler. I'm just gonna kind of go into my For the Love Eyeshadows shades because you guys already saw those. We have Fairy from the Soft Glam palette, then Raw Sienna from Modern Renaissance. We have the shade Drive from the Tarte Tarte's Pro To Go palette. That's what I was trying to say. And then we have my Essence I Flirt palette. I love these palettes, guys. They're so freaking good. The Essence shadows are just like, they're just getting really bomb. Anyways, I had this purpley pinky light shade, which is called Wild Dancing, and I hit pan on that baby. And then I did hit pan on the shade that was in my Roulette Pan collab, and that was in my Oh So Special palette. This is Organza. I'm hoping you guys are seeing that, yes. This is Organza, and then I hit another pan, another bonus pan in this palette. And this is Bow, which is just like a setting shade. That's what I used it for. That's how I hit pan on it. Did not take me long. It did already have some use on it because I've had this palette for 3 years. This is my like bonus pan that like was not in a project. I just decided to work on it. So basically I hit pan on Foxy after like 3 uses. So maybe Foxy was my first pan, and I'll let you, like I said, I'll let you guys know down below what order I hit pan and what days I hit pan on them. I'm gonna be fancy in the description box. I decided I wanted to kind of have like a surprise pan that nobody would know about from any of my projects, and I decided to go for the Disney Ursula palette from Primark. I got this in Germany in April, and I hit pan on this cream shade. You guys can see that. And I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This pan is actually kind of deep. Like, it took me longer than I thought it would. I thought this one would only take me as long as like a sleek like shade would, but it definitely didn't. It took me probably like 2 weeks straight of use, I would think. I think so. Like a good 10 to 14 days of use to hit pan. And I just felt like these would be way more shallow than that, because like they're really tiny pans, but I think they're tiny but a little bit deeper. So that is my bonus pan. Now we are gonna roll some stuff in, and I'm quite excited to do that because new stuff to work on. I'm excited to kind of see what my palette looks like. It's not gonna change much. What it's gonna change, it's gonna change a little bit. So I'm gonna take the shades out that are no longer obviously in the project, and then I'm gonna share with you guys what I'm gonna put in. Okay guys, so here we are. Here we are with the emptiness, and I'm just gonna go with the naked, they're all naked shades. So the Urban Decay shades first. So the 2 I am rolling in. I'm going to be rolling in Chopper from the Naked 2. I just really enjoy this shade. I feel like this is such a nice shade for fall, and I just feel like it would go, you know, I feel like I'd wear it a lot this time of year. Then I'm almost positive that this one is Snakebite from the Naked 2. I will correct myself down below if I'm wrong, but like it's the deeper kind of shimmery. I don't think it's Snakebite actually. No, I do think it's Snakebite because there's an even deeper brown. So I'm pretty sure this is Snakebite. It's like a shimmery brown. Again, perfect for this year. I feel like this will look really nice in my outer corner. I've been actually really liking shimmers in the outer corner because when you blend them out, they don't really look like shimmers. So I'm feeling it. Feeling it, and let's see what it looks like. Why does that just scream fall? Look at that. Sorry guys, I thought that my dad called me, but he called Alexa to stop. I have a puppy here sleeping. I have a baby sleeping on a bed. Anyways, back to the palette. I put it down. What I was saying is, tell me that my little naked area, naked Urban Decay naked palette area, does not just call fall to you. That screams fall to me. I am all about that. I feel like these two would make such a pretty eyeshadow look together, so I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm even more excited to share with you guys what ColourPop shades I am going to be rolling in. And I'm going to start with the shade that I haven't hit pan on, but I'm going to be rolling out for a little bit. And that is, I believe this is Champs. I'm pretty sure this is Champs from the ColourPop Yes Please palette. And I haven't reached for it all this month, and I realize it's just kind of a little too peachy for this time of year. That is it right there. But it's a little too peachy for this time of year. So I am definitely going to be rolling it in probably in like March or so. Hold me accountable to it. I promise you guys I will roll this in because that is my oldest ColourPop palette. So you're so cute. So I'm going to be replacing this, but I will be rolling it back in. I promise. I promise. I'm going to be replacing it with the shade. I think this is from Double Entendre, but this is Send Noodles. And I feel like it's similar to Drive from Tarte, which has been going with my cool tone looks and warm tone looks. So I just feel like this is perfect for this time of year because that is what I am wanting to do. Okay, sleepy girl, you're being dramatic. So this is going in. I have Anthem from the Soul palette. It's like this, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's like this kind of brownie, purpley, reddish shade. I'm gonna swatch this one. I haven't really swatched any, but I just don't exactly know. It's like a burgundy purple. I feel like this will go really well with oranges because it was with an orange palette. Then reds, purples, all the shades I want to use right now. So I just feel like I'd use that a lot. And I feel like it goes with like my Pretty Cruel, which is like a kind of deeper purpley, mauve shade. Then obviously I just have purples in here. So it fits right in. I'm going to be rolling in a shade that literally looks exactly like Now and Zen, which is Blurred Lines from the Chasing Rainbows palette. You want to leave? She's making an exit. Hold on, guys. I am bringing Blurred Lines in, which is from the Chasing Rainbows palette. This one I feel like has a little more yellowy, like a little more of a yellowish tone versus gold. I feel like Now and Zen was like a more of like a white gold. This is kind of like white yellow gold. And it has more sparkle, like more glitter in it. Not glitter, but like it has, yeah, glitter. It's like gold glitter. So yeah. Last is Save It for Later. I'm pretty sure this is Save It for Later, but this is from All I See Is Magic. And I was also like I was using this a lot. I think this was in my first Pan Those Eyeshadows project that I like started and then just totally stopped using. It's a gold. It's more of like a antique gold, I think is what it's called. I don't know, but I really like it. I feel like it'll go really pretty with the shades in my palette. So here is the new palette for the month. I am quite excited. I feel like this looks even more fall appropriate than it did last month, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to share with you guys some goals that I have for the month. Should I roll in the Super Shock real quick? I'm going to do that. For Amaze, I'm going to be rolling in Sailor, which is my third oldest Super Shock, and it's kind of cracking, but it's like a champagne shade with blue glitter, very similar to a shade in the Kitten palette by Winky Lux. If you guys know which shade, let me know down below. I have my Kitten palette somewhere, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's really pretty. This is like literally very similar, and I feel like this will just be a really pretty topper shade, inner corner topper shade. We're gonna try and hit pan. I have some goals because I feel like if I'm using everything all the time, I'm not gonna make any progress. Well, not the kind of progress I want to. So I want to try and hit pan on Lucid. That is my goal, and Play by Play. So Play by Play and Lucid, I want to try and hit pan on. And I would also like to try and hit pan on YDK. So I want to do some more cool tone looks. Another shade I want to actually use, because I haven't used it all, is Lounge from Urban Decay, the little mini lounge I have in here. So that one I want to use like 5 times because I have another shade similar to this in another project. Why did I not think that one through? I don't know. But I want to use this 5 times this month so I can at least get use on it. I'm not too worried because obviously I have another 15 months to hit pan on these shades, but I want to keep it rolling. I'm going to change that. I want to either hit pan on Half Baked or YDK this month. I really would like to try and hit pan on one of those. I want to really get a huge dip in Top Notch because I want to try and hit pan on it by the December update. And then I feel like I've been using these two, Note to Self and Sea Stars, but they are not showing any progress. So I think that this month I am going to be focusing on Note to Self and just kind of leaving Sea Stars right now. Lastly, I have 2 more, I think. I want to show a bigger dip in My Treat. I want to show a bigger dip in Eclipse. Just kidding, I have more than 2. So bigger dip in My Treat, bigger dip in Eclipse. I would like a bigger dip in, I think this one is Late Night. And then a bigger dip in, what is that one? High Strung. So those are all my goals. Decent amount of goals, but obviously I'm trying to really only hit pan on 3 shades next month in this palette. I'm hoping I can do it. And for my other shades that are obviously not in my Build Your Own palette, DIY palette, whatever, I want to try and hit pan on this shade, which is Lust in LA from the Sleek Vintage Romance palette. And I also want to try and see if I can hit pan on Dusty Rose this month. So those are the goals. I am hoping that I can hit those goals. And I guess I should finish off by saying that I did hit pan on 13 shades this month altogether. Okay friends, quickly before we end this video, I forgot to show you guys one of my pans. It was in my Halloween palette, so technically you guys saw it, but I wanted to let you guys know that this was, I hit pan on it this month, so it counts. And if you guys were keeping count, you probably only counted 12. So Electric from Subculture was my last shade I hit pan on. Well, not my last, it was like one of the first, but the last to talk about for the video. Anyways guys, let's go on to the end of the video. With my other projects, this project and my rando Ursula shade, we have 13, which is a little bit spoopy in my opinion, if you're asking me. 13 in October? I don't know, I'm a little bit spoopy up in here, guys, sorry. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if today's video, I feel like I say this in every one of my videos, and then when I'm editing them, I was like, this video was okay. My brain is just everywhere today. It's been a long day, it's my sister's B-day, but you know, it's a wind down time and I wanted to get this filmed. So very happy about hitting 13 pans. Do not think that will happen next month because obviously the pans I hit were shades that already had use and or were shades that, well, most of them were shades that already had use and were shallow pans, but the ColourPop ones are not shallow pans. Those shades had like a lot of use. Like those are my 3 favorite ColourPop shades that I had been like focusing on and working on for a while. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to see what progress I can make. I'm trying to kind of incorporate into my everyday stash some shades to make progress on that maybe I want to roll in next month. I know I'm like such a planner. I'm really serious about this project. I'm very determined to get to that 101 pans. So I'm excited. I have a few rando shades I'm working on that aren't in any projects. And I like surprise pans. So that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. It's like, get you surprise pans that you don't know about. I'm trying to do it for you. Make sure to check out all my boos who are doing this on Instagram and YouTube. I will let you guys know in the description box, like any YouTube videos. I don't know if anyone is doing this on YouTube besides me. I think a few people are. I will have those videos linked in the description box when I find them and when I get the link for them. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Stay hydrated, show yourself some love, and I will see you soon. Bye.